it's outside in a faded light. Here I am again in the city with a fistful of dollars, and baby, you better believe I'm back in New York. Back in New York. Back in New York. In the New York groove. In the back of a Cadillac, with a lady by my side, tell you where I'll be. Stop the 3rd and 43, dancing to the night. It's gonna be ecstasy. This day was made for me. I feel so good tonight. Who cares about tomorrow?
There we go, the sound of Hello, and that is Back in the New York Groove. Does it seem like 40, was it 40 years, Bob, did we say? Wow.
It's got to be about 40 years, yeah.
Wow, bang on, apparently. How does that feel?
Well, it only seems, to be quite honest, it only seems like sort of 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It is strange, because I'll soon be playing it forever. But
well, yeah.
I don't know, time goes past so quick, doesn't it?
It does, mate. It does. And this is the thing, isn't it? When people go, oh, doesn't time fly? And, you know, when you get older, it speeds up, and it certainly does, doesn't it? Goodness me.
Yeah, absolutely right, yeah.
Now, there was that sort of time in the 70s there when you were just all over the place. You know, there we are, Top of the Pops and stuff. As you say, that was quite funny talking about Top of the Pops. And you can just imagine all the bands turning up and stuff. Was there any memories of a Top of the Pops appearance, Bob? Anything that sticks in your mind? Just to throw that one in there, you know.
Well, there was one silly little instance once. I mean, I think it was the first time we was on there, and we said to the roadie, you get up there early and take the drums and guitars and that. So he arrived, we didn't know he was there. So we're standing on the stage, and our producer's looking at us, and he's going, well, and we went, well, I don't know. You know, we didn't even know it was the producer of the show. so we're just standing on the stage with no equipment at all. We were just waiting for the gear to arrive, but we didn't know over the other side of the studio, the radio had set it all up behind the wrong curtains.
Oh, no!
And so we're chatting away, and all of a sudden he pokes his head out and goes, oh, I'm here. But, you know, we were so sort of standing there, and this guy saying to us, okay, well, what's going on? We don't know, can't do anything. Yeah. And it was the producer of the show, and we were sort of like, oh, no. Yeah.
Or words to that effect.
Well, it was a big mistake. Yeah.
Yes, quite. And there he was behind the curtain with all the gear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant. I tell you what, though, the stress levels must have been way up there, mustn't it? Because, you know, the week before you probably would have been watching Top of the Pops.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was pretty odd. It was quite odd. Look, you're doing Top of the Pops. Like, wow, that's great. And it was nothing like you saw on telly, really. So it was a bit odd, really, because, you know, when you see it on telly, it's full of all this ambience and all these lights and wow, but when you're there, it's not the same, you know.
Yeah, you see the finished product, don't you? You know, and you just wonder how they get there after seeing all the chaos in the studio.
Well, that's right. You got people all over the place and cameras flying here, there, and everywhere. And you're more concentrating on what's going on out there.
Yes.
You know, that's just sort of like trying to soak up the sort of excitement of it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you got through it, which was which was the main thing. Listen, tell me about Mad Affair, which is your latest release, Bob, isn't it? And I must just tell the audience that the lineup is a bit of a family affair, isn't it?
Well, it is really, yeah. Well, Mad Affair, I mean, it's a solo album.
Yeah.
But it's performed. Well, I performed all of it, but for gigging purposes, we're going to take it out Bradbury Band, which
Yep.
is me, my girlfriend, and my son, and then the guitarist, which is Billy No Mates.
Yes, there you are.
Yeah, it's a bit like the Partridge Family, I suppose.
Yes.
Look at it.
The Partridge Family. Do you know the Partridge Family? When that was on, Bob, all my mates used to fancy the daughter, but I used to fancy the mum. But hey, you know.
Well, you know, I can go either way with you on that one, really. You know.
Good man. Now, you've been touring. You tour Europe as well, don't you? And didn't you tour with the Glitter Band recently?
Yeah, Glitter Band and T-Rex, yeah.
Wow,
last
and
year.
T-Rex. Wow.
Yeah, that was great. That was over a month, and that was over in Germany. Great fun, as it is. You know, you've got 3 bands on the road. It's always a bit mental.
Yes.
And it was.
That's what we like to hear. So,
Never too old to do it.
well, this is it. And you know, the people want to see you as well, which is fantastic, isn't it? Did you really think that after all those years you'd still be touring Europe?
Yeah, it is strange,
It's
really,
weird.
but, you know, I love doing it. It's just great.
Yeah.
But I just fancy doing a solo album now. You know, for years it's been in my head. You know, the song actually "Mad Affair" I wrote when I was about 15.
Wow.
And I only just finished it. So there you go. That's probably should be in the Guinness Book of Records.
It should. That's dedication for you, Bob, completely. Listen, we're going to play Living in Red, which is
Okay.
quite appropriate, really, for these austere times, isn't it?
Well, it very much is, yeah.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Bob, I'd love to have you on for the rest of the show, but time is against me. Only to say that we're going to play track 3 off the album, Mad Affair.
Fantastic.
Which has been, no, we won't say how many years in the making this solo album's been. I won't go down years roots again because it's making me feel old as well. So that's enough, and I don't want to feel old on a Monday morning. Bob, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Somebody just sort of went into my ear and said, wasn't he the cheeky chappie in the band? Hello.
Well,
and I think that's probably quite a good description, isn't it?
Well, I think it probably is, yeah. And I think playing the album, it will show how sort of cheeky I am, really.
There you go. That's what we like to hear. Bob Bradbury, it's been a pleasure. The album is Mad Affair. Got a website, Bob, where people can go and check you out?
Yeah, you can go to bobbradbury.com.
Super.
Or you can go to helloband.co.uk.
Brilliant. helloband.co.uk or bobbradbury.com.
Or you could go to bobbradburyband.co.uk.
There you go. You know, you've got
some to choose from.
There's a variety of routes, as I think would be would be a good thing to say. Bob, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for taking some time out for us. Let's have a listen to Bob. This is the album Mad Affair, and this track is Living in Red. Bob, it's been a pleasure. Take care, sir.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
All the best. Bye-bye now.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
mate.
There we go. Nice one, Bob. And here is Living in Red.
I bought a car, too much to feel. So
bit of a dodgy word coming up, so if you're easily offended, don't listen out for it.
Sesame Press Week. Sesame Press Week. Sesame Press Week. Sesame Press Week.
I'm sorry, sir. Your card has been declined.
Fuck. There we go, Bob, nice one. Hey, fantastic. And that was track 3 from the album, which we like an awful lot. Bob, thanks very much indeed. That was entitled Living in Red, which we will do. It's austere times, nothing changes, does it? And Bob is the cheeky one from Hello. You'll know that. Very round, smiley face is Bob with very long hair. In Hello. So there you are, that was Bob. Bob, thank you very much indeed. That was great. And best of luck with the new album as well. The album is called Mad Affair, which sort of goes to sum it all up, really, I suppose, doesn't it? Do you know it's 11:30 already? You know what that means, don't you? Do you know what that means?
It's the half
It's the half
for
past
the return
forecast.
of.
Excuse me. I'm sitting there thinking, he knows what this is going to be. He knows what's coming up. And it just took ages to eke that out of you, didn't it?
The return
Of
the
half past
past
forecast. So, pay attention, everyone.
Pay attention now because it's Radio Scarborough's Half Past Forecast.
Good morning for this Monday, a dry day in store for